Alrighty, what is up you guys? I'm absolutely pumped to be making this video because as you see in the title, today I'm reopening my one-on-one coaching program again, named Remote Sales Mastery 2.0 now. And we have some exciting announcements and some exciting changes that we're going to be making. Real quick, just to kind of give you a rundown on why I shut it down in the first place. Basically, I just had to make sure that the program was dialed in and some stuff was dialed in. I was also moving, which has now successfully been completed. I had to travel all the way from the top of the United States to the bottom, which was a 19-hour drive, and I had to build my setup here. And we're also now in the middle of a hurricane, which delayed everything, but we're here now, and the program is dialed in to my liking, and we're back. So I've kind of been working on a few things behind the scenes over the last couple of weeks to make some improvements to the program that I know are going to make it even better and even more valuable. And with this program, I've pretty much designed it in a way that has basically made it impossible for you to not be successful, because that's the way that I think is the best way to create a program. It's not like, oh, a shot in the dark, you join, hopefully it works. No. We designed the program specifically with the intention of making it impossible by giving you everything you possibly need to make it impossible not to be successful, right? And because I like to be 100% transparent with you guys on this channel and keep everything 100 with you guys, in this video, I'm going to try to convince you to join. Assuming that you are a young man right now between the ages of like 20 to 30, maybe a little bit younger, maybe a little bit older, obviously. You're focused on your self-improvement, you're wanting to grow the money aspect of your life, and you also are willing to put in the hard work, and you understand that it's not going to be easy, because it's not, right? If that's you, I'm going to try to sell you in this video, but not because I want to take your money and go to Mexico and go off the grid and go do a bunch of shit, right? It's because I genuinely think that it is my purpose on this planet to help people and change people's lives, right? Especially in this niche of making money online that is filled with scams. It's filled with shitty people that use clickbait, bullshit titles, and thumbnails in order to try to convince you that making money online is easy, when in reality, it's not, right? And maybe you've watched some of my videos at this point and you've been learning about what remote sales is, and you're ready to try this stuff out. So this is your sign now. Like, this is the best opportunity before we increase the price and, go crazy with that, to commit and to get started in something like that. So without further ado, enough yapping from me. I'm gonna go in and explain everything and show you the inside, so that you guys can see everything. But yeah, guys, I'm super pumped because we basically created a program now that is essentially impossible for you to not see success, assuming that you put in the work. You'll get a pretty nice return on investment here. So yeah. All right, so real quick, let me just get this out of the way. If this is your first time on the channel for some reason, and this is the one video that you see for the first time from me, this video is intended to sell you, so maybe you're not ready for that yet. Go watch some of my other videos that go through like my story and how I actually help people first. Those are probably gonna be better for you unless you're just like, dude, I fuck with this energy, like I wanna get started. But like, I don't want to try to sell you, especially if this is your first time trying to see me. Like, I get what that feels like. So I'll link some stuff in the description that you can check out and watch first, and then you can maybe come back to this video and see if it's something that you'd be interested in. But for those of you who have been watching my content for some time now, let me show you exactly what you're going to get when you join Remote Sales Mastery and why I really think you should. So basically, just to give you a quick overview of everything, this is how I help you. Phase 1 is learning the skills required to actually be successful. And so most people totally gloss over this. They just think that they can start some sort of business model and just like get rich with their business model. That's stupid. The reason that people find success in different business models that you know of, like drop shipping, like courses and coaching programs, like copywriting, etc., it's because they have a skill, right? So phase 1, before we even try to start making money, we need to start the development of those skills. So learning the industry, learning what an end-to-end sales process actually looks like, learning the art of converting attention into money, learning these fundamental skill sets that are going to basically prime you that as you get better at these skills, you will continuously making more money. So we build these fundamentals and we build these foundations. And then very quickly after that, once we've gotten you to a position where you're like semi-confident that you know what you're doing and you're like ready to go, then now we actually start the process of landing a position and landing a role. And so basically inside of the program, I show you how to optimize your profile. I show you specific outreach strategies that I've never shown here on YouTube before. I show you how to conduct interviews, what questions to ask to make it seem like you're smart. I also show you what clients you should and shouldn't reach out to. And this is arguably one of the most valuable things, because I often see for people that end up just like trying things on their own is they end up running into a bunch of red flags from people trying to sign them up for unideal sales roles and sales positions, or some people just straight up trying to scam you by you have to pay to join their sales team and just like bullshit like that. So I show you how to completely avoid that and counteract all of that inside of phase 2 here, where we're actually going out now and we're starting the process of acquiring a role. And for the people that come in, they do the work and they crush this very quickly. They see results here very, very quickly. Sometimes it can also take a little bit longer, just depending on you and the work that you're willing to put in. But we provide everything that you need to know to get this done and get this squared away here in phase 2. And if I'm being honest with you, and if I'm keeping it real, I've joined a lot of programs, and like, this is where most programs would stop. They'd be like, boom, now you've landed a position, you learn the skills, now you're starting to make a little bit of money. This is awesome. Give me a testimonial, give me a case study, because we're done now. But inside of my program, Remote Sales Mastery, this is one of the biggest things that one of the biggest reasons why I know this program is one of the best in the world is because in phase 3, like phase 1 and phase 2, they go by pretty quick. Phase 3 and phase 4, they can take months, if not years. And so in phase 3, I'm going to show you, and I'm going to be working with you one-on-one, going in every single day and helping you improve your skill inside of the role that you land so that you can make more commissions and make more money inside of that role, right? So I help people elevate their skills as an appointment setter, where most people at the beginning, when they're not that great, they can start off making like $2K per month, which for some people is still even like really good money. But as we elevate their skill and as we focus on getting better, you build your skill, you make more money. That's how it works. We start making more money. And then once you max out your skill as an appointment setter, transition into doing closing, where again, same process. Maybe you're not so great at the start, but we focus on building that skill so that you can make more money inside of your position. Same thing here as being a leverage consultant, which is the next step after being a closer, where you're starting to take over more parts of the business that you're working in and getting more equity. This is where you can get paid more money. We teach you more skills so that you can help the business you're working in with more stuff so that you can take over a larger percentage so that you can make more money. And then even beyond that, we also show you how to take your skills now as an appointment setter, as a closer, as a leverage consultant, transition into running your own agency off the back of the same exact thing that you were applying here. And even as well, if you wanted to, starting your own course, coaching business, etc. And so we show you how to do this entire thing inside of the program here. Now, with that being said, people's journeys can be a little bit different. If you paid attention to my story at all, you'd know that I basically went through all of this. Like, I started here as an appointment setter, did that for a while, and I became a closer, did that for a little bit, then did this, then did this, then did this. So I kind of followed like the traditional path. Whereas we have students inside of the program that like, I mean, we've had people that like skip being an appointment setter and just like start off as a closer. We've had people that literally like made like 3K per month as appointment setters. They weren't even like that great at appointment setting. They didn't even fully master it yet. And they just skipped into running their own coaching business. We've had a couple of people also skip into just running their own agency. Now they're making 10, 15, 20K per month. So every person's path is going to be different. And that's why I work with you one-on-one to help you through this so that I can give you guidance on what I think based on your situation would make sense for you based on where you're at, right? So cool. So inside of the program, I mean, we go in depth on all this stuff. We show you exactly how you can learn the fundamental skills. Then we also show you how you can go in and land a role. Then we show you how you can build your skills now after building the fundamentals. We show you how to improve those skills so that you can make more money inside of your position. And then we show you even how you can translate these skills into running your own business. And what's crazy to me is all of this stuff, in my opinion, from talking to many friends. Unfortunately, I was never a business major in college or university, but I have many friends that I talk to. They get college degrees, and the stuff in here, I'm telling you, is much, much, much more valuable than spending 4 years in college getting a business degree. And it's way cheaper than having to spend $100,000, $200,000 to try to get that little piece of paper that you end up just using to work a job anyways. So now, real quick, this is what we cover inside of the program. I'm going to use the next like 5-ish minutes to talk about how we're going to go about implementing all this stuff with you. So there's a couple main ways. The first thing is you'll have one-on-one access to myself, where you can ask me any questions. I'll go in and help you. I'll review your stuff. I'll make sure that you're good. I'll give you next steps and guidance like a mentor would. We also have course content that breaks down how to do this entire thing. And we also have a community of young men. We've got about 20 or so guys in here right now that are all focused on the same exact mission. And what's great about that is you have some people at certain levels where like some people have recently joined, so they're still at the beginning, and then you have a lot more advanced people. So that allows you, if you're a beginner or if you're even like intermediate, you can come in, you can literally see people that are further along in their journey, and you can literally just like analyze how they're doing it. We also have accountability coaching. We have weekly goal setting, end of week reports. We have weekly coaching calls where all the guys jump on and hop on and help each other out. We have students inside the program crushing it because of all that guidance and because of all of that material being provided there. So with that being said, if you guys are serious about joining the program and you're serious about making money, I think that this would be one of the best investments for you, but it's ultimately up to you. If you think that I'd be the right person to work with you, you can book a call using the link in the description below. But I can't emphasize this enough. You have to be willing to put in the work, because if you're just going to buy and just not put in the work, I'd rather you just take your money and go buy some drugs with it or something. I don't know. Just save your money then. But if you're like, Trevor, I'm going to put in the work, I'm serious about this, you can book a call in the link in the description. I will help you out a ton. I will do my best to help you and get you into a position where I'm giving you everything you need to be successful. If you put in the work, you'll be good. And if you don't even know what remote sales is yet, and like this doesn't make any sense to you, maybe because this is one of the earlier times that you've seen me, please go watch some of the other videos on my channel before booking a call. I don't want either of us to waste each other's time. You can literally just like learn all that stuff yourself. And then if you think it's a good fit, then you can go from there. But again, if you think you're ready to go, you can book a call in the description where you'll hop on a call with me, not some random person, with me, and we can see based on where you're at if I can even help you. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and you take care and have a fantastic rest of your day.